Well, everyone, it's been a long time since my last video post, but I wanted to squeeze one in before the end of the year because things are going to be crazy busy in January. I've tried to shake it up a little bit and put in some text posts as well as some photograph posts. I put up some photos this morning, so after you're done watching this video, if you haven't already, scroll on down and please check out the pictures from the Christmas party we had with the kids here at the church. What have I been up to lately? I've been spending my weekly schedule as normal for the last several weeks has been with Hogar de Vida, that's the House of Life, every Thursday morning playing with the kids and doing a VBS type program there. We're keeping up with our weekly Bible studies as well. That's 3 times a week on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday nights. I've been busy with that, as well as teaching English too. Things have slowed down a little bit in that area because of the busyness of exams came for the students. Their schooling finished for their summer break pretty recently, and so when that wound down, it kind of wound up in a different department where I've been spending a bit more time socially with some of the younger people from the church because they have more time, being that they're on their summer vacation. But other than that, I've been busy with Christmas festivities. I've never spent a Christmas away before. This is the first time, and it was neat to have it the first time to be one that's a cross-cultural experience. Christmas in Peru isn't super different than it is in Canada, but it is a little different. Here, the 24th is a pretty big deal, and so people get together with their families, and they have a huge dinner. Traditionally, they eat at midnight, and traditionally around midnight as well, people all over the city are setting off fireworks. I'm not sure that it's legal, but everybody's doing it, and the entire city was just lit up with fireworks at midnight. So I went with Jose and Esperanza to the home of a couple from the church, Pepe and Luchi, and they invited us to celebrate with them and their family, which was a really wonderful evening. We went to their place, we spent some time visiting with each other, listening to music, we had punch. It turns out that one of their sons is studying to be a chef, and he was preparing an enormous meal of roast pig, and I'm hoping to put up pictures from that Christmas party that we had in the near future, hopefully in the next couple days. But we visited, we had dinner, we ate around 10:30. Traditionally they're supposed to eat at midnight, but we did it early because we wanted to stand outside and watch the fireworks by midnight. So we ate, we enjoyed each other's company, we watched fireworks. It was just incredible. To see the entire city, like everywhere you looked, every direction, there's fireworks going off. And I mean, it's a big city, and so way off in the distance, very close. Pepe's sons even set off their own fireworks. They went down from the apartment out into the street to start setting off fireworks in one of the grass divisions on the boulevard, I guess. And that was a pretty exciting experience. Christmas was it was hard to be away from home. It was hard to be away from my family, but it was also a good Christmas. I am ever so thankful for modern technology. Thanks to Skype and its video chat services, I was able to spend a few hours talking on Christmas Day with my parents and with my sister and brother-in-law, as well. Was able to connect via Facebook with some of the friends at home and stuff like that. It was very cool to be able to feel connected even though I was far away. It turns out in Peru on the 25th it's kind of a lazy day, a day where you spend sleeping because you were out so late the night before, which worked out perfectly for me because it gave me the opportunity to be able to spend time resting as well as talking to family and friends. The 26th isn't a holiday, and so on that day it was back to work, except for me. In the evening I had a special treat, was able to spend dinner time with my family via Skype, and that was pretty incredible. So yeah, that's been my December. It's been pretty busy. It's been lots of Christmas stuff. It's been winding down Bible studies for the Christmas New Year's season, and it's also been a lot of prep, which kind of leads me to what's coming up. I've been spending some time this month, actually quite a bit of time this month, preparing for a trip to the jungle. On January 4th, myself, Jose and Esperanza, and Jackie, and a group from the church are heading into northern Peru, into the Amazon jungle, in an area called Tampe. We're working with the Aguaruna people, which is a tribe of native people here in Peru that live in the jungle. And from what I'm told, they're actually one of the oldest tribes in the country. It's going to be pretty cool. Everybody's getting all prepared for their camping experience, which kind of feels familiar to me, to be going out, you know, to a place where there's no electricity, no plumbing, and spending a few days roughing it, I guess. It turns out that's not exactly a normal pastime in Peru, where it is in Canada. So where I might be prepared for that, I don't know how to prepare for any of the rest of it. But I've been writing a sermon. I'm supposed to be preaching on one of the days that we're there. I've been doing some prep, as in going to meetings and doing planning and getting the schedule figured out. This week I'm spending time getting final stuff together, including purchasing things I need for the trip. It turns out it's going to be rainy in the jungle in January, and so I'm going to need some rubber boots and other things like that, but I'm getting excited to go. We're going to spend 5 days ministering with this tribe of people. They started a Bible Institute out there, so we're opening up a library. We're bringing several books. I'm doing some teaching, so is Jose, so is another fellow that's going with us. There's also, we're offering classes on hygiene, as well as classes on agriculture as well. And so it's a pretty well-rounded educational experience and ministry experience, but also a service experience. We're going to be building and doing some other kind of labor activities out there. We'll be in the jungle for 5 days. The travel time there and back is about 2 days or so on each end, a total of about 10 days that we're gone. So I'll be back in Lima gearing up to go for the 15th of January. So I'll be out of the technology world from the 4th until the 15th. So if you're sending me emails or anything in between that time, don't expect to hear from me, because that's where I am.